I am getting a dark energy. Yeah. I'm getting a dark energy. Somebody is battling their dark side. They're battling their shadow side. But that shadow side is there to help you. Okay? And I'm getting that you're a person who works with spirits. You're also the good kind. With the Queen of Cups also coming out. You're very psychic. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you are being guided as of this time. You're a very wise, ancient soul. And you cause a lot of storms. But, like, you're the person who so-called caused towers. You're the so-called bad character or bad one of the group or something like that. But it's like you just haven't made friends with your demons yet. And it's some things that you have to release, like some bad things that you have done in the past. But you need to know that you were a young person back then. You were, you know. I hope I locked the door. You know. So possibly, yeah, you was moving inside dark energy back then when you were younger. But like, and you want to change now because you learned, you learn with the wisdom that you have now that, you know, you ain't got no time for all that. So you're letting it go. And that's why we have here with the first card coming out here, red, forgive. Forgive yourself. Okay? Because if you don't, those demons gonna be lurking in the background, wondering what you're doing, wondering when you're gonna come play with them. This is possibly going into my other reading, like from like 2 to 3 days ago. Can you stop? Can you stop? From like 2 to 3 days ago. She's distracting me. She's distracting me. She distracting me. Stop. Stop, please. Thank you. Yeah. Here, take this. Now, what was I saying exactly? We're in 2 minutes. 2:02 on the clock when I looked at it. I was saying a reading from 3 days ago. You're a person who's stepping into the unknown of an energy, which that unknown energy to you was positive energy, moving through an energy of where you're the good kind, where everybody sees you as the good kind, like as you're sweet, kind, nurturing, like the Queen of Cups, who you really are. And it says, get back to elemental, because something happened possibly in your childhood that made you scorned or cold or stone cold. And it says, make a mission statement for your soul. So it's like, who do you want to be? That's what the Wheel of Fortune is coming out loud and clear. Who do you want to be? You're the person who steps into the unknown. I'm getting your like occultist energy with all this darkness coming out here. Possibly a water sign, heavy on the Scorpio. Success and transformation. Yes, you're definitely a Scorpio. And Scorpios are very, very misunderstood. And if you're not a Scorpio, you're possibly a Scorpio moon. So we can get into the success and transformation. So right now you're going through a phase where you're going to come out successful. You just have to transform. And you have to want to transform. And the only way you can transform is releasing your old form. Because shit's not going to be the same no more. Yes? What? Nah, she want to get up here. But I need concentration. Communication. Ooh. 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, communication with spirit. So I was getting that. So with the Solstice card, say that that's not demons, but it's spirits. So you're possibly a child who was able to see spirits. I don't know if you tried to ignore that, or possibly you came across spirits and like sometimes it would seem like you was talking to regular people, but it took a while for you to recognize or figure out that most of the people that you come across ain't real people. They're spirits. Yeah, death, rebirth. Yeah, this is heavy Scorpio energy. Very, very heavy Scorpio energy. Death card coming out. Death, rebirth. You're killing the old self. You got to forgive that old self of who you was. Completion. 10 of Swords. Put a complete end to it. Step into the unknown. Step into... Wait. Well, you're coming out of the dark side. But you were already in the dark side. So coming into the light side is kind of like striking a balance. So you're ready to strike a balance with yourself. Patience, little brother, patience, little sister, patience, yeah, for a brighter day. That's what's going on here. 10 of Pentacles. So soon you will be content. Soon you will be happy. Soon you will have wish fulfillment. Communication with spirits. Oh, that wasn't 8 of Cups. That was 8 of Wands. So you're finally awareness. You're stepping into the awareness of this is a gift. You wasn't just a weirdo. You wasn't just, that's probably what turned you into like, I'm seeing the Addams family, the wife. You're striking a balance, 4 of Pentacles, stability within yourself. You're recognizing the communication that you have with spirit guides, your ancestors. Connection to the Most High. Patience, patience, yeah. Wheel of Fortune coming out twice. Fated to happen. You were fated to have the abilities that you have now. Patience, patience, yeah. A bad day. Difficulties. 2 of Swords. You have had difficulties. Coming into union with oneself. 10 of Wands, responsibility. So, 2 of Swords. Probably you had difficulty in the beginning with rebirth, death and rebirth. And then 10 of Swords, completion. 10 of Wands, responsibility. It was your responsibility to step into the unknown. Realize that you are a special one, possibly chosen one. And step into who you were meant to be. But, or with the 5 of Pentacles, emotionally withdrawing, and then the 9 of Pentacles, patience. Possibly when you emotionally withdrew, you was gaining some type of clarity. And if you did not emotionally withdraw, you would act impulsive. So that's probably what led you to doing crazy things back in your childhood. Real crazy things. Yeah, that's going to lead to good fortune possibly. And whatever happened back then has turned you into a wise person. So it's like you know your dark side. Now it's time to get to know your good side. Can you please stop? Have you ever heard of stop while you're ahead? Yeah. Have I taught you that? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see, I know I taught you that. Forgiveness. Yeah. Judgment. Yes. Calling judgment on this past energy. Forgiveness, forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness. God already forgives you. You got to forgive yourself. Are you ready to move on from these hard times? Hard, reluctant times. Depressing times. You holding yourself back through your own energy. You feeling as though you don't have no stability within yourself. Connection within yourself, King of Pentacles. You need a connection with your spirits. And you, viewer, get that strongly than anybody. Possibly even stronger than me. And this is a change for you because you never recognized the spirits. Of course, you recognize them. Yeah. Betraying yourself, 5 of Swords energy. And that goes with the 5 of Pentacles, emotional withdrawal. So that's how you look like a weird child, always getting bullied possibly. Can you stop? No, no, no. Always getting intuitive downloads. And every time, that's when you notice. Every time you got an intuitive download or some type of intuitional overload. Intuitional overload. You notice the pattern of that. The death and the rebirth to that. Yes. Yes. And just put an awareness towards that, you can reach your 10 of Cups. Meditate on that for a while. With the 10 of Cups coming out here. Because that's what you want. Get back to your elemental. Tower. You used to see it as a bad thing. Just... And nobody understanding you. That didn't make shit better for you at all. In the way shit affected you when the tower happened. But these towers occurred just so you can be content to see the pattern of the death and rebirth that you was having. Saying, notice how this is affecting you because this is going to bring you to your 10 of Cups. But you wasn't noticing that when you were a kid. This shit was happening to you when you were a kid. Justice. You release something. Release something. So you have released this, or when you, or if you have released this energy, you'll come into yourself. And you can get more into the occult. Yeah, I'm getting occultist here. Very much occultist. Just forgive that past energy. Because that feeling as though you can't move forward. Can we get into that? New beginning. 10 of Wands. Nobody wants you sad and cold about this new beginning. Nobody. So that's coming from the spirits. Use discernment when it comes to this energy. Do you want to be in that energy? Do you want to be bitter forever? 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Bitter, emotionally withdrawn. A betrayer. Yourself. Betray your spirits. Betray God by not being connected. By not getting these intuitive downloads. Or not, you're going to get them regardless. But like not listening to the intuitive downloads. Not catching on to the pattern. Because with Storm, you're possibly also melanated. So you know how while melanated beings were young, right, we're passionate, but then it goes down into the collectives, and our collectives was our schools, at least up to 300 to 500 students, you know. And people would look at the black group and be like, oh, they loud, they rowdy, but y'all don't know what was happening to us when we was at home. Y'all don't know what we was going through at home. The loud ones, the ones who was the class clowns. Niggas came to school, the class clown, to be around niggas that they don't really even know. And, you know, to get some laughs and chuckles, to like feed off of that good energy, good positive energy, because when they go back home, you don't know what they're going back home to. And as a kid, they don't know, you don't even know why you're going through what you're going through. So then imagine being a kid and you don't know why you seeing a motherfucker walk through your wall, disappear, and you know, you don't know why you seeing that shit. You don't know why you seeing a goblin or a gremlin shadow crawling through chairs or some shit, or you see something morph, a tree morph into something else. Tree spirits and shit. King of Pentacles. You being able, I'm getting that you're so able to see that so clearly. You ran away from it when you should have been looking at it. And that made you more mysterious because you didn't know what was going on. Possibly what I was said earlier, you probably had a crazy home environment, so you don't know what was going on at home. You didn't know what was going on with your gifts. You didn't know what was, if you was in school. You didn't know what was going on in school. Discernment, 10 of Wands, everything that was passing to you though, because you were so connected to spirit, but you was ignoring the spirit guides, the ancestors, and the Most High. Spirit is all spiritual energy. You was ignoring it all. And when you ignore it all, I see all these wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I see all these wands surrounding this horse's ass nigga right here. But all that is divine pressure swirling in until finally it hits your fucking donkey ass head. I'm sorry, I'm not talking shit about you or anything like that. I'm just feeling and vibrating with you. Passionate, you see? Passionate. Because I'm feeling as a kid you felt spiritually attacked. And now since you're coming into maturity, okay, out of adolescence, okay, and possibly into a young adult, or possibly from teenage years, you're transitioning into the early adult stages. And right now you're coming on and coming into the patterns. Let go, please. I should just let you do your thing. As long as you're not, yeah, mom, yeah, my mommy. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I really just channeled all that. Can you get some clarification on? Yeah, now the spirits want to come out for show. Being watched. So that's clarification right there and right there. They're saying you'll get justice when you release. When you release, I'll come through more. When I come through more, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what? Forgive yourself for not believing in your spirits, because your spirits seeming as though they're haunting you. But flip that, change your perception on it. It's the King of Pentacles energy, because you're connected to everything. You're connected to nature spirits, all type of spirits. And if you run your energy correctly, you can even run those spirits. You can command those spirits or demand those spirits. With 8 of Wands energy, communication. So you're possibly able to communicate with spirits. So I don't know if you're a medium, like Miss I right here, or clairaudient, hear spirits. Yeah, communication with the 5 of Swords, betraying yourself. I'm getting that strongly too, is stop betraying yourself. Stop it, please. I need to others. You know what? Just stop. Yeah, just stop. Move. Stop while you're ahead. Stop. Oh, nothing. Okay, bottom of the deck. High Priest. That's what didn't come out. Some High Priestess energy. Oh. Clarifying storms. I'm getting this is as like when you were a child. Knight of Pentacles would come out. You had, this is when I see Knight of Pentacles, I see a young adolescent boy in the middle of the woods. So this is him, right? This is Knight of Pentacles. Just tapping into his shit. And then this is King of Pentacles, becoming the shit. You feel me? So creating all the towers or storms that you did when you was a child, you were just, you know, fucking with the shits before becoming the shits. Okay? And that's when you become a crony. Yeah, Queen of Swords. That's when you step into your power. And when you step into your power, you step into the unknown. Yeah. You step into the unknown with no confusion. Confusion in reverse with no confusion. Your path is then corrected. Or it will seem corrected to you. I need to shine some light on that situation. End of the reading.